Alright, so guys, welcome back to another video investment market update alongside methods you still can be doing right now to generate easy profits every single day. Drop a like to subscribe and let's get in the video. Now, the first thing I do want to mention, guys, is the profit we made in the VIP Discord literally today with flips, with investments, alongside some early information as well. You can see in the background, first thing you do see is the Valencia Gold Commons selling for 4,500 coins. You can see in the background right about now. I made a post 8 minutes before content and I said the following thing: gold commons from Valencia 1.2, 1.3, even 1.6 you can buy. Make sure to buy a few. They should be required in today's SBC, and guess what, that information was obviously correct, and they went from 1.6 all the way to 5,000 coins. Amazing profit, especially with lower budgets, with obviously Valencia players. Incredible profit, almost 3,000 coins profit per card. Alongside Camavinga, you can see really good profits. If I do show you as well the flip channel, Camavinga, last night I made a post and I said console 7.5, PC 7.4, and he went all the way to 11k on PC and 10.5k on console. Alongside Doku, insane profit. If you do see as well, I said to buy Doku at the following prices: console I said 7.2, PC below 6.8, and Doku literally doubled in price. If you look in the background right now, he went from 7.3 all the way to 15,000 coins. Basically, you're making 6,000 coins profit per card with one single flip. Alongside PC, he went from 6.8 all the way to 14,000 coins. And boys, this is the VIP Discord, daily investments, daily flips. Alongside, if I do show you as well, the profit channel in the background, people are making 100k, 200k, 50k every single day with lazy listing chem styles, lazy listing obviously silvers. You can see if I click on a video, people following my advice on a lower budget and listing silvers, and they're making 10, 15, 20k per hour. It's literally this easy. If I do scroll up even more, you can see people again trading silvers on a lower budget. It's this easy to actually make coins right now. Obviously Valencia players, you can see people selling them at 5,000 coins. If I do scroll up even more, flips, someone made 400k profit from Fodder literally this past week, and the list of profits go on and on and on, boys. If you do want to join, the link will be in the comment section down below. Daily investments, daily flips, and daily advice: what to buy, when to sell, and what are the best methods right now. Let's get back to the video and talk about different investments and flips you can be doing right now. Now, the first thing I do want to mention is obviously 87s. I told you around 2 days ago I do like 87s as investments initially at 12k, then I said 12 to 50, and then I told you 12.5 could be also a decent price, and you can see 16k, 15.5, and the list goes on and on and on. Very good profits on 87s. Obviously, if you haven't listened to my advice, feel free to take profits on Fodder. Alongside, I do want to mention the other ratings I have told you in the previous videos to buy. Those are also up in price. I told you 85s around 3.8, 3.9, even 4k. Currently they are 4.6. I told you 86s around 7.5, 7.6, even 7.7. Right now you can see 9.5 they do sell, and obviously 87s, they're basically 15,000 coins. Really good profits on Fodder. If you have listened to my advice, make sure to take some profits. Now, I still think you can actually make profit with Fodder, and there's two ratings I think you can make profit hourly. This is not an investment, this is just a way for you to make 5k an hour, 10k an hour passively without any risk involved. So you have the following: 83s, as you can see, slowly rising in price. They're between 850 to 900 coins. How do you make profit with 83s? Very simple. Go on bids, go on snipes, and try to get them around 700, even 750, and then list them hourly, 950 to 1k. You're going to get very good sales because people need 83s to complete a lot of SBCs that are obviously out right now, and obviously 84s, the exact same thing. Right now they're worth 1.5. Go on bids, go on snipes, try to get 1.3, 1.4, and lazy list 1.6 to 1.7, even 1.8, obviously, depending what price you do actually get them for. Look for a profit margin between 100 coins per card to obviously 200 coins profit per card. For example, if you buy 84s at 1.4, lazy list 1.7. If you buy 83s at, for example, 750, lazy list 950 to 1k. It's very simple, and this is very, very low risk. They should rise even further going into next week. But again, this is not an investment. Do not buy them and hold them on your transfer list. Simply, you buy them, you list them hourly. You have, for example, 20, 30, 83s and 20, 30, 84s selling at the same time. And the amount of sales you are going to get hourly will be a very decent amount. For example, if you make 200 coins profit per card, you sell 10 cards hourly, that is 2,000 coins profit. You sell 20 cards, that is obviously 4,000 coins profit. You sell 30 cards, that is 6,000 coins profit. If you make 200 coins profit per card, it's a very nice and simple method for you to make obviously coins hourly. Now, some investments I do want to mention from Team of the Week 6. I think, in my opinion, the risk is very low and they should rise obviously once they do fit a crazy evo, maybe even out of packs, because some players do look actually usable. For example, you have this centre back from the Italian league. I mean, the card actually looks decent. 87 pace, he's got jockey base, intercept base, and obviously slide tackle base. And the card just looks decent. It's very low risk. If it doesn't rise, you quick sell and you lose 400 coins, 500 coins. It's not the end of the world. Go on bids, go on snipes and try to get him around 10.5 to 10,750. And on PC, you can try around 11k flash. Should be a pretty nice and easy investment. Next up, we do have Mason Greenwood. Right now, he is around, you can see 12.5. PC, try to get around, again, 11.5 would be decent. If that is difficult, try to get 11,750. And on console, right now on console, he is basically 12k. The exact same thing, try to get 11k, 11,250. The max I would personally pay is 11.5. Why do I like Greenwood? Very simple. Decent card, low rated, which means decent for evolutions. Alongside, he could fit a decent evo in the future. And again, he goes from 85 pace, for example, to 88 pace, from 85 shooting to 87 shooting. And in the hype with Discord's pumping players up in price, you could see a decent rise on him. And you can see as well, he's got finesse shot base, he's got power shot base, low driven base. Again, he's got a lot of stats base. I do think this player has potential as a out of pack investment. The next thing I do want to mention, and that is the Ultimate Scream Team 1. Why do I want to mention these players? If you don't already know, on the 4th of November, every single player you do see in the background will be getting a 99 rated stat on the card. For example, if we take this right back from the Bundesliga, you can see he's got a very, very good card and he's going to get a random 99 rated stat, which means it could be pace, it could be defending, and it could be literally anything. So I think if you do want to club stock a few of these Ultimate Screams, honestly guys, I'm not really against it. I think the risk is very low. For example, you buy one of Doué from League 1, you buy one of this centre mid obviously from La Liga, you buy one of this right back from the Bundesliga, and you buy one of this left winger or right winger from the Premier League. You get the idea. Club stock the cheap Ultimate Scream players. I just think the risk is very low. And if, for example, you get lucky and this centre back goes from 84 physical to like a 99 physical, you could actually see a decent rise on these players. The risk is very low, so I would club stock one each and send them to the club and wait for the upgrade obviously on the 4th of November. So that is the Ultimate Scream investments, one each on the lower rated cards. For example, centre back from League 1, buy one, send to the club. Centre mid from La Liga, buy one, send to the club. The same with the Bundesliga and the same with the cam from La Liga again. Maybe even the cam from the Bundesliga over here. The risk I do think is pretty low, and if you do get lucky, those players could get a decent 99 rated stat, and that means the price could obviously rise in price. So that is the whole investment covered. Alongside, I do want to mention, actually I'm not going to mention it, but obviously if you have seen the videos yesterday, the silver method, I'm not going to go into it again. It's the best method right now. If you simply are broke, you have 5k, 10k, 20k, 100k, 200k, you can make every day, and I'm not joking, I'm not again exaggerating, 100k per day if you simply grind this method. If you do want to learn how to do it, I have talked about it in the video yesterday. I mentioned it in every single video, but today I don't want to mention it because I've talked about it basically every single video. It gets a bit repetitive. If you do want to learn how to do it, watch my previous video. It's very simple to understand, and once you get the hang of it, you can make 50, 100k per day easily, and that is obviously around 5 to 10,000 coins per hour if you simply want to buy them and lazy list those players as well. So that is in the previous video. Now the final thing I do want to mention is weird rises on the market today, and that could mean one thing: pump and dump, or maybe a future evolution dropping soon. You have two players that went up in price today, in my opinion a pretty suspicious amount. So you have the cam from Brighton. You can see in the background right now, he went from literally 900 coins all the way to 2,300 coins. Right now he's obviously back down a little bit, and I've told you 100 times, guys, whenever you do see these type of rises, that means one thing: a Discord has said we're going to have an evolution on Cam, on Striker, on this player dropping soon, and he's going to be a decent investment. And he went from 900 coins all the way to 2.3. In game he was actually 3.5. Right now he's back down at 1.9. Do I think it's worth gambling on a few 2, 3, 4, 5 players in case this evolution is obviously decent and in the hype he does rise? Yes, I do. So what price can you actually buy this Cam? I think around 1.5, 1.6. The max I would go is 1.7, and wait and see if this evolution leak is obviously correct. Another player that did actually rise in price, I wouldn't say a suspicious amount, but I do say a decent amount for me to say we maybe have a striker evolution dropping soon, because Endrick has so much supply in the market. For him to actually rise, you need people to clear the pages on the market, and that tells me up 400 coins. It's very simple. We do have a striker evo soon. Is Endrick going to be crazy? Probably not, but you can see the rise literally yesterday with Endrick. He was 750 the whole day, 750, and boom, all the way to 1.3, and that is not a normal rise. Like I said, Endrick has hundreds and hundreds of pages on the market not selling, and all of a sudden he goes from 750 to 1.2. So I do think if you'd want to gamble on a few Endricks around 950, 1k, 1.1, maybe we do see a striker evolution in the upcoming days. Pretty weird rises, obviously, guys. It's just a prediction. I have no information, no leaks. I'm just telling you what happened in the past, and obviously this could maybe happen again. If I'm wrong, obviously you just lose a little bit of coins. It's worth the gamble. So Rutter from Brighton and Endrick, I do think if you don't want to gamble on a few players, it's worth to do so if you are willing to take a very small risk. And let's see in the upcoming days if we do obviously see a brand new evolution. And boys, I do think this is the video covered. For that, we have mentioned you can still trade 83s and you can still trade 84s. Do not buy them as investments. You can buy them to lazy list and to make coins hourly. 85s, 86s, 87s, 88s. I sold, I took my profit. You can do the exact same thing as well. Team of the week 6, I told you my investments. Greenwood I do like this centre back from the Italian league, 10.5k open bids, 0 risk investment. Alongside Sané could work as well, around 11,000 coins flat. Chawinga could be decent. Maguire 10.5, there isn't any, again, much risk over there. You can quick sell if he simply does not rise. And obviously Ultimate Scream Team 1, I told you my investment. Right back from the Bundesliga, centre back from League 1, centre mid from La Liga, and the Cam from La Liga as well, alongside the striker investments as well. Obviously Endrick is just a prediction. I do think this rise is weird, but again, it could be just a pump and dump. Be careful, do not buy many, but it's worth to buy a few to see if obviously this prediction is correct. And Rutter from Brighton as well. Right now you can see he is obviously 1.9. Try to get 1.5, 1.6. Should be a decent card and should rise hopefully going into next week if obviously this striker evolution is leaked. If you do have any more questions about Fodder, about Team of the Weeks, about investments, about flips, about teams, comment section down below. Drop a like, do subscribe, and I will see you boys tomorrow with another video.